My name is Dawn. I was diagnosed with colon cancer stage 4 that spread to my liver approximately 2 years ago. At the time, the doctors gave me a year to 18 months, and I'm still here. And I'm really glad to say that I think it's because of Hospice of Waterloo region and all the complementary therapies. When I first was diagnosed, of course, like everybody, you're in a state of shock. And when I was at my first chemo treatment, I went out and looked at all the brochures, and one of them was the Hospice of Waterloo region. And one of the first things that I had done was a haircut. And it was so nice to be able to go to hospice and walk into a private room with a single lady standing there who knew exactly what I was going through and be able to get my beautiful curly hair cut off. And didn't matter if I cried, laughed, whatever. It was a great way to be able to express myself without being in a studio or a salon where a whole bunch of other people were staring at me. So that convinced me that this is a great thing, and I started coming in for massage therapy. And I think it's been a great experience because I don't have to pay for anything, and the benefits of having massage every week or 2 weeks has been phenomenal. And I don't know what we'd do without this kind of place.
My name's Jim. I'm a primary caregiver to my wife, Dawn. She was diagnosed just over 2 years ago with colon cancer. Luckily, one of the things that she did find, looking through all the information and all the help that could be given to her, is the Hospice of Waterloo region, and these complementary therapies and body work definitely help. And I can see a great difference it's made in her to do some of that extra stress that normal people wouldn't normally have. She wouldn't normally have had this in her lifetime, but unfortunately it's there. But this is helping greatly to release those stresses and it's just to make her a happier person. Myself, I also can take advantage of these complementary therapies because of being a caregiver. And again, you wouldn't think of the stresses that come up being a primary caregiver, body stresses and just normal everyday stresses that are magnified, getting to places on time, having doctor's appointments, blood work, and all these things that add up time-wise. And these complementary therapies that I've experienced the Reiki, which was excellent, and also massage therapies.
My name is Yuta, and I want to say I'm so grateful for all the complementary services that Hospice of Regional Waterloo offer to patients. I didn't realize at the time that they also provide the same complementary services to people that give palliative care to family members. And this happened to myself because my husband was diagnosed with a very aggressive form of ALS 1 week before Christmas, and he died 5 weeks later. And by the time all these things came in place, because he started with LIN program at first. Unfortunately, it was just a week before he died that Hospice of Regional Waterloo jumped in and said, we can help out. We've got a lot of people volunteering. And because my husband had trouble breathing, because the illness he had affected his lungs, they offered to come into the home. I was shocked because I never even knew these wonderful people existed. And for them to drop what they were doing to actually come into my home and help my husband. Since my husband died on the 31st of January this year, I've been getting reflexology, Reiki treatment at home, and I was getting treatment for massage at the Hospice Family Center. And I find ever since I've had these treatments, my body feels more relaxed. So again, without all this extra complementary service, I wouldn't even know where to start on my own. So thank you so much.